Time right now to get to the Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline for our weekly feature that we call What's It Worth? And Barry Blank, National Estate Jewelry Buyers, back with us this morning for another installment. Good morning, Barry. How you doing today?
Good morning. I am doing well, looking out at the ocean.
Oh, nice.
Or the bay.
Where are you today?
So I'm in Middletown at home, actually, just looking out on the bay.
Very nice. Awesome. Costume jewelry is what we're going to talk about today, Barry. And costume jewelry has nothing to do with Halloween. The two have nothing in common, right?
Not really, but it might have, like hundreds of years ago when in the theater in London, they wanted to put on a production and they needed jewelry. And they were, like Gilbert and Sullivan's mocking of the royalty. They couldn't get the hands on the royal jewels. And that's a funny way to say jewels, but at any rate, so what they did is they made copies, and these copies, if you think about like Titanic, remember that blue diamond that they dropped into the water?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
As he's leaning over the bow of the boat or the stern of the bow of the boat, he's saying, forever, whatever. And if that had actually been the diamond necklace, it would be hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars.
Wow.
And we know that it was on a set and not in the ocean anyway. But so you drop this, you don't drop this $1 million diamond necklace, you drop a copy.
No, of course.
Now,
of course.
I'm really sure that copy still costs thousands and thousands and thousands, or maybe tens of thousands of dollars to create. But it's kind of amazing. And fantasy jewelry, which is now known, actually they refer to costume jewelry like the Spanish countries and as fantasy and overseas in Europe. We still call it costume.
So there probably are instances, Barry, where a costume piece could possibly cost more than a real piece. I guess you would see that. It's not all uncommon then, right?
Matter of fact, many years ago in the 1980s, not the 70s, I was too little then, I had a piece of jewelry marked HAR. And HAR was a name of a manufacturer who made what were called Jelly Bellies. And I had a bracelet of castles and royalty, and you got castles and kings, and it had these clear stones in it that looked like jelly beans, hence Jelly Bellies. And I took it to a show on the New York City Pier, and I sold that necklace to somebody for $2,200 as a costume jewelry piece. And he said, wow, that's a lot of money. Well, there's a reason she bought it for this price. She bought it for that price because she collected Jelly Bellies, had never seen another one, and owned one and didn't want to see that one on the open market.
Wow. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Matter of fact, I don't think it's worth anywhere near that today. I would say it's probably worth in the hundreds of dollars because that market changed quite a bit. But costume jewelry can still have a lot of value.
Awesome. Barry, do the big manufacturers, are they constantly dealing with knockoffs? I mean, you hear about clothing brands that are replicated and handbags that are replicated by these lookalikes. When it comes to costume jewelry and like a high-end piece, are they constantly fighting to protect their styles and their designs and their brand? It's kind of an ongoing thing, I would imagine.
I do see copies in the costume, but it's not as prevalent as in the real gold, where there's real money to be made in illegal copyright infringements. I mean, you know what CAD is? It's computer aided design.
Okay.
And it's also known in the industry as CAD. I'm sure you've heard of printers that produce 3D printers.
Sure.
Well, now we have CAD design, which is you can take a picture of an item or a picture of an image, and the computer will recreate that so it can be cast or created. And with this creation, the detail is so close that it's frightening. I do know that some people take copies of their jewelry on vacation or travel trips. That's a redundancy, travel trips, business trips, because they don't want to be wearing expensive diamonds. And I do not recommend using hotel safes. But that's just a by-side comment.
I see. So even if these costume jewelry, I would think that some of them are made so well that the lay person, much like myself, could look at a costume piece and something that is incredibly value and have no idea the difference. But you guys, you and your staff, the pros that are so good at this, do this regularly. And before anybody has a sale or gives something away very cheaply, you should have you guys take a look at it, right?
100% true. You have no idea. I have at least 4 or 5 people who come to me many times a year, and they make money going to tag sales and estate sales. And they say to them, got any costume jewelry? And they just buy everything at a price.
Wow.
And I spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every year buying the gold from these people who go to tag and estate sales. And you have no idea.
Oh, I'm sure. So this is kind of like
I went to an event 20 years ago when I bought a heavy 18-karat gold chain. And I didn't even know it. It was in a costume jewelry box. I was in an estate sale, and it was the end of the weekend when hundreds of people went through. So I said, how much for this box of costume jewelry? I wasn't even, I was just barely in the industry. I didn't know what I was doing, and I got home, and there it was. And I said, it's like, this is what these people do.
And, of course, don't forget today and every Tuesday, the free evaluation days at the store at National Estate Jewelry Buyers, Route 18 in East Brunswick. And why not, if you're going to go over there for the evaluation, you know what, bring some stuff. Maybe you've got some coins, some old gold, jewelry, diamonds, maybe a costume piece that might not be a costume piece. You don't know. But have someone take a look at it at National Estate Jewelry Buyers. Their number 732-257-GOLD. And so many just cool things that are going on. Barry, thank you so much, as always, for What's It Worth. We'll do this again next Tuesday, and always terrific information. And enjoy the view today. Enjoy that nice view.
I certainly will. I'll send pictures.